Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, my name is Ratu Nadira Moerdani and I'm from Pembangunan Jaya University and I'm majoring in Psikologi. For my assignment, I'm gonna talk about one of the Indonesian culture and I'm gonna talk about Wayang. Do you guys know anything about Wayang, or have you ever watched anything about Wayang, like Wayang's performance or anything? If you guys ever watch it, then you guys are lucky because it's kind of hard to find any Wayang's performance nowadays. Yeah, maybe you can watch it on any online platform, but it just doesn't feel the same with the one you watch offline, like the way people used to do it. But we still can know more about Wayang, like any type of Wayang or the history of Wayang or just the definition of Wayang. So if you want to know more about it, you guys should stay and watch me talk about Wayang. First of all, we're gonna talk about the definition of Wayang. Do you guys know what Wayang is? Wayang is a traditional puppet theater from Indonesia, specifically in Java Island. Wayang refers to the whole dramatic show, but sometimes people only refer to the letter puppet itself as Wayang. I'm gonna talk about types of Wayang in Indonesia. There are many types of Wayang in Indonesia. The most popular one is Wayang Kulit. Kulit means leather in English, so Wayang Kulit is Wayang made of leather. Secondly, there is Wayang Wong. It's a Wayang performance that is played by real humans instead of puppets. The third one is Wayang Gedok or Wayang Topeng. Gedok comes from kedok, which is like topeng. Topeng in English means mask, so Wayang Gedok is similar with Wayang Wong, but the performers wear masks in the performance. The fourth one is Wayang Golek. It's a wayang made of woods. This type of wayang is mainly associated with the Sundanese culture from West Java. I think this is the only wayang's puppet that I ever seen in my great-grandma's house because she lives in Bandung and Bandung is in West Java. I think that's why she has it. And then there is Wayang Klitik. It's a small wayang that is made of wood. And the last one we have Wayang Beber. Wayang Beber is a wayang performance that is told using scroll paintings. This is the oldest wayang performance in Indonesia. I'm gonna answer some questions about wayang. Why is it called wayang? The term wayang in Javanese words mean shadow or imagination. Its equivalent in Indonesian words is bayang. Because we watch the silhouette of the puppets in the performance, that's why it's called wayang. What is the purpose of wayang? The shadow puppet play known as Wayang Kulit is not only popular in Bali, but throughout Indonesia. Far more than just mere entertainment, the Wayang Kulit is an extremely important vehicle of culture, serving as carrier of myth, morality play, and form of religious experience rolled into one. So, what is the story all about? Wayang puppets are set in mythological and dramatized episodes from the Hindu epics Ramayana and Mahabharata. Some are of Javanese creations, being further elaborations of the Mahabharata legend of the 5 heroic Pandawa brothers. These highly ritualized midnight to dawn performances may be viewed from either side of the screen, some of the audience sitting behind the dalang, puppeteer. Dalang is the puppeteer of Wayang puppet, but most prefer to watch the figures as shadows cast on the screen. When the characters are introduced, the figures representing the forces of good are on the right, the evil ones on the left. Wayang stories involve moral and ethical dilemmas faced by the characters in their journey through life, love, and war. The stories are about good versus evil, but more than that, they contemplate the existential struggle between right and wrong. They are about the pursuit of living a virtuous, noble life and the search for meaning in life. The Wayang theme activities encourage further exploration of moral life goals, integrity, sense of responsibility, perseverance, and care for others. For example, making Wayang puppets will require patience and motivation to do better and improve oneself. Playing the puppets or mendalang in Indonesia also tells a moral story that intends to enlighten as well as entertain. Wayang is one of the peaks of the Indonesian culture, which is the most prominent among many other cultures. Wayan traditions include acting, singing, music, drama, literature, painting, sculpture, carving, and symbolic arts. Wayang traditions, which continue to develop from time to time for more than 1,000 years, is also a medium of information, preaching, education, philosophical understanding, and entertainment. UNESCO designated Wayang the flat letter shadow puppet, Wayang Kulit, the flat wooden puppet, Wayang Klitik, and the three-dimensional wooden puppet, Wayang Golek Teater, as a masterpiece of the oral and intangible heritage of humanity on 7 November 2003. In return for the acknowledgement, UNESCO required Indonesians to preserve the tradition. So what is the history of Wayang? Actually, there's a lot of version in Wayang's history, but there is one that I found, and I think this is the most talk about because I found it first, and I think this is the right history. So Wayang is developed before the 10th century. The form had origins in the Talubo Malata, the leather puppets of southern India. The art of shadow puppetry probably spread to Java with the spread of Hinduism. The prototype of Wayang figures is the Wayang Kulit, or shadow puppet made of perforated, elaborately painted leather. I think that's all I can tell you about Wayang. I'm sorry if I made any mistake. I hope after you watch this video, you learn more things about Wayang and you want to help Wayang's performance to continue. I mean, as a younger generation, don't you want to watch Wayang's performance live and easily, like you just can't find it anywhere? I really want that to happen. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.